So what we have here is probably a fairly uncool, alternatively very, very cool use of Trello. You know, if you want to manage your work in an agile kind of way or a Kanban board kind of way, this is the kind of software you can use for that. But I'm using it to keep track of all the bits and pieces for each song for this album. So this is my Monsters from the Id board. Each column here is one of the songs, and then within each column there's a card, which is a piece of music, and it has a label attached to it, as you can see, like demo, virtual, rendering, and then sometimes, if we're very lucky, rendered. So this is, you know, in terms of the digital audio workstation, the status of the recording. Custom field I set up for the duration. I have a super cool way of adding up our minutes and seconds. One of these guys, remember these? Anyway, and what we're seeing here is I got three tracks on the album. I'm pretty happy with this one. I don't know, that's the working name. It's almost 10 minutes, and we're about 19 minutes for the 19 minutes of 7/8 music. Wow, I can't wait to hear that. And then we get down to this bit called the Asia sub-epic here, within the intergalactic epic and the Asia sub-epic. Is the bit I've been working on the last few days or last few weeks, and precisely the bit that I'm probably going to talk about in this episode of Tune Leak is this little section. The middle section in E minor that's been rendered. It's pretty much done and dusted, almost 3 minutes. And that's the stuff that we're going to talk about today. Now, I don't know how many people use, you know, Trello for something like this. I could just as easily put it in a spreadsheet, I'm sure. But it is kind of nice to have the cards to move. You know, you can move things around if you want to change the order of the songs, and you get a kind of a nice visual representation of where things are. You know, this probably wouldn't be necessary if you know, 10 songs, 4 minutes, 5 minutes a song, no worries. But as I said, I've bitten off way more than I can chew here, disappearing inside myself. But if I can finish this and get it done, then you know, that will be a major personal victory to get this stuff out there. So far, probably looking at 55 minutes is my guess, which is an uncomfortable amount for vinyl. Perfectly good for a CD. And also, given that there are 3 tracks, that doesn't really make it obvious how to split this up over vinyl, if there is a vinyl in the end. But that's another day Ben's problem, that one.